So Amy, can you tell me what the difference between real property and personal property are?
Great question. It's a great question because when you're buying a house, you need to know that that you're getting what you expect to be getting when the sale closes and you move into the house. So I've had some situations in my career where the people moved in and certain things were missing from the house that shouldn't have been missing. Like, example, a bathroom mirror. Of course you expect the bathroom mirror to be there when you move in. That would be a fixture. I have a page from the Oregon Real Estate Sale Agreement right here, and a couple of the questions we have in our sale agreement are regarding fixtures and personal property. Fixtures, it says I'll just read to you a section from our agreement. It says all fixtures and essential related equipment, for example, remote controls, smart home features, and all keys related to the property, including mailbox, outbuildings, etc., are to be left with the property. Fixtures will include, but not be limited to, built-in appliances, attached floor coverings, drapery rods and curtain rods, window and door screens, storm doors and windows, system fixtures like irrigation, plumbing, ventilating, cooling, and heating, water heaters, attached electric and light bathroom fixtures, light bulbs, fluorescent lamps, window blinds, awnings, fences, all planted shrubs, plants, and trees. And then there's a place where you can accept. So where you would put something in the exceptions would be if in the listing broker talks about the seller wants to keep the antique light fixture in the kitchen. That's an example of a fixture that you would accept from the sale.
I have a question for you. What if, as a buyer, I really liked a potted plant that was on the front porch? Can I ask for that?
You can ask for that. And that's the next section in our sale agreement. It says personal property. Only the following personal property in as-is condition and at no stated value is to be included in the sale. And so oftentimes we'll see things there like refrigerators, or maybe a portable dishwasher or a range unit that can be moved out. That could be considered personal property. So those kinds of things we normally see there. Sometimes drapery, because the drapery is not a fixture. The drapery itself would be considered personal property. The part that is a fixture are the curtain rods. But if you were to look in this room, the blinds are a fixture. The light fixtures on the wall, those are fixtures. And of course they have fixtures right in the name of them. But that's a fixture. But say I'm walking through this and pretend this is a house and I'm walking through and I love this table. Well, this table is personal property. So I need to assume that the seller is going to take this with them. But I really want this table and my purchase is contingent on me getting this table. So I want to make sure I put that into my offer. So it's really important to know the differences so that when you close and you walk into the house, you're getting what you need to get. Back to the example of the antique chandelier. If I'm the listing broker and my client is talking about a really special rose bush that they like in their home or an antique chandelier that's been in their family for generations, I would advise that they go ahead and remove that chandelier prior to putting their home on the market, prior to even taking any photos, and replacing it with a light fixture that goes with the home.
I have another question for you. What if they want that rose bush in the front, but it is not taken out prior to taking pictures? How would you handle that?
I would ask them to dig it up and put it in a pot so that that's already done before we ever take pictures or show the home. Because you just don't know what the people that are looking at the house are going to get attached to when they're looking at that house. And remember, when people are buying a home, they are buying based on emotions. So maybe it was the smell of that rose bush or the beautiful color of those rose bushes that really tugged at their heartstrings and made them fall in love with this house. So you want to make sure you address all of those kinds of issues right up front before you ever even start the process. Saves a lot of heartache in the end.
That was some fabulous information. Thank you.
Thank you.